Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I'll be doing the read. And as you can see, I got all these runes knocked out here. And the reason why it's going to be a little bit of a different read here, Pisces, is because we're going to talk today about how I associate these runes with different types of sun signs. Now, the one thing that I wanted to let people know is that I don't associate runes with dates, and neither did the Celts. They never traditionally tied these runes in with dates. And I don't either. When I look at a rune and try to figure out, what sign it would fall into, like for example, okay. Now somebody left a message on the comments talking about how Ingwaz is Cancer energy. Well, you know what? It most certainly is if you tie a date to it. If you tie a date to it, it is. But see, I don't tie dates to these runes. And when you tie dates to them, it's more new school type of stuff. And the way I read runes, it's more traditional and mystical type of. It's more traditional. I guess the best word would be mystical, because Aquarius is water of life, intuition. Evolution, and Laguz itself is Aquarius energy as well. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, there it is. Flowing clear water. And so this is talking about insight, intuition. Yeah. So this is kind of like a future-orientated type of Aquarius type of mapping, the way I do it. It's way different than anything traditional that you'll ever really see. Yeah. So anyhow, I kind of wanted to explain that to you guys. Yeah, because it can be confusing, and you can go on any computer or whatever and just look it up, and it might tell you something different. Some of them correspond with the dates, but I don't put dates on these things. I don't, and I never did. And it's more based on the traits that I feel coming off of that rune. Yeah. So anyway, I was kind of like taught to read runes in a very different way. And I don't think that you'll find anybody else that reads runes the way I do. But anyhow, I wanted to explain that to you. A good example is let's dump this out again. Did I talk about Gabo? I don't know if I talked about Gabo or not. Gabo is a connection. Gabo is like that cross, it's like, here it is right there. There's Gabo, okay? It's like the twins, Gemini energy, I don't know if I said that or not, but I could be repeating myself, but I just wanted to, talk about the traits of the different, the different runes. Gemini is talking about some sort of interaction. See how they're touching each other. It's a connection. The Lover's card in tarot is connection. And I know that some of the runes will match up with the dates, but it doesn't mean that I'm tying the dates to them. It's it just means that I'm looking at the rune the way I feel, the way it is. I don't know. I can't really explain it to you. But I can say that I do it way differently than most anybody that you'll ever find. Okay, and I'm not the only person that reads them the way I do. So, but it's very, 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 very rare. See, Ingwaz. All right, so anyhow, let's get into the reading. All right, so what's going on with Pisces? You know what I want to do here, Pisces? I want to put these down for a second. I'm going to just tie them up right here. We're talking about New Age, right? You know, and I don't really do a lot of New Age. I really don't. I wanted to talk about some of the New Age stuff. As far as runes go, I'm very, very careful about some of the runes that I select from, and some of these New Age runes, that associate. Some of them will associate dates to them. I don't use those. I just don't. I was kind of like taught to stray away from something like that, and for good reason, because some of these New Age ones can be dark, And I have a set of some runes here that could be considered dark, but I don't feel that they're dark. You know what I mean? These regular runes are dark and can be dark enough. I mean, these can be absolutely brutal, or they can be absolutely wonderful. So that's why I use the tarot, because sometimes it will soften the read. So what's going on with Pisces? I'm going to pull some of these out. These are called the witch runes. And I don't pull these out very often. These are definitely new school, but I don't feel that they're, dark. Okay, so that is the man rune. It looks like Tiwaz, doesn't it? Looks like Tiwaz, but it is not Tiwaz. It is the man rune. And it's very positive, Pisces, because it's in the upright. So, and remember, this sex has nothing to do with your sex. It's just talking about energy. Okay, everybody has male and female energy within them. What else? The waves. And the waves came up in reverse. That's okay. You got the man rune right next to it. So that even when it's in reverse, standing alone is not bad, because it's water. And water finds its way. What else? Ah, the eye. Wow. So, Pisces, I could just tell you right here without even looking at the book that this is really good. I do want to look at the book, though, and so I got it right here. But, the man rune is talking about masculine energy, okay? Male or female, doesn't matter. Masculine energy and taking control of situations, taking control of the deal, being in charge. Yeah. Courage and determination, power, stride like a warrior. See, like a, heavy stride like a warrior. I like this. Now this wave here is in reverse. It's not bad, okay, but it's talking about turbulence. So there could be something turbulent going on somewhere. It could be some turbulence in the background, all right? And I don't really worry about this rune whatsoever, because water always finds its way out. I mean, if there's a crack or a leak, it'll find its way out. And you have the power here to take control of that. Yeah. And especially with this eye here, this is talking about using your intuition and being able to see through the garbage. So, yeah, this is being able to, I'm going to read exactly what the eye says, but it's talking about, seeing through any illusions. All right. So yeah, this is kind of like the high priestess in a way. It reminds me of the high priestess. Seeing any illusions, and you know, and especially with the man rune, man, that's good read. All right, so now we can get into the traditional runes. And what's going on with Pisces? Dagaz, very, 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 very positive rune. Yeah, Dagaz is daylight. It's Pisces energy. Something's coming to light, and this is transformative energy. You can see it's shaped like a butterfly. Yeah, it's transformative energy. See, it kind of reminds me of the two fishies. What else? Algiz. So this is protection. This is divine protection. Like I said, I wasn't even sweating this turbulence. There could be some sort of turbulent situations brewing somewhere, but you're protected. So, and at the same time, you're transforming. Perthro. Fate, the unknown. And this is pretty good, Pisces. I really like this here. Yeah. This is some sort of fate. Fate of the unknown, or something unknown. You know, this could be something here. You know, this something here you don't know. But it doesn't matter, Pisces. This is good. It's in the upright. If it was in reverse, I'd be a little worried, but what's going on with Pisces? Wang Yu in reverse. So it's in the advice column. This doesn't, Wang Yu in reverse talks about unhappiness. But you're not unhappy. This isn't talking about unhappiness. This is talking about maybe, you know, maybe you could be feeling a little bit, something's going on here, okay? Something's going on here. Stay positive, okay? This is telling you to stay positive, all right? Something here is coming about that you don't know about. This is some kind of fate. And it's good, and you're protected. It's going to transform you. This is transformation. I like it. I mean, Pisces. Inguas. Inguas is talking about God, how do I say that? Something is about ready to happen, okay? Something is about ready to be birthed. Yeah. What else is going on with Pisces? Something's growing that you can't see. Something is about ready to happen. Stay positive. This is kind of like, this is reminding me of you know, being pregnant with something that is more powerful than you can imagine. Being pregnant with some sort of a really good something very, very positive that's going to move you forward in a really positive way. See, things are transforming. You just cannot see this fate yet. Algiz. I don't like that. This must be where this turbulence is coming from. Algiz to me is a straight up liar. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I mean, it doesn't have to be a liar. It could be some miscommunication or misunderstanding. But I don't know. I go with what I first feel, and I feel whoever this is a liar. This came up in reverse. This is some sort of turbulent energy. What else is going on with Pisces? On you. Huh. Well, Wang Yu means happiness and joy when it's in the upright, but I kind of feel that's a front. You know how people put up this front, like they act like a certain way, but they're really not? And that's the feeling that I'm getting. What's going on with Pisces? Dagaz, huh? Yeah, I don't know, man. Pisces, this person appears to be really all that, and they're not. They're not all that. I wouldn't trust this person. Use your intuition, Pisces, but I don't trust liars, and I don't trust sneaky people, and this is somebody that's sneaky and a liar. And I feel like you probably already may know this, because I see, you taking action on something here with the man rune. Let's could be dealing with a Cancer or an Aquarius. Perthro. This is again fate, the unknown. This is some sort of fate, some sort of unknown fate that is going to transform everything in your life. This is really very, I mean, I can't really explain to you how positive this is. Yeah, and I wouldn't worry about this person. Whoever this person is, you might have already blocked this person, and for good reason. So, I wouldn't trust this person, whoever this person is. Yeah. Yeah. They come across as like all that, but they're not. And they're liars. But they're a liar. I don't like liars, and just don't. Let's pull some tarot cards out here too. Oh shoot. Dang. Just got them flying everywhere. That came out in the reverse. Yeah, this person's a loser, man. Pisces, don't trust this person. This person is not anything that they come across as. Okay? So people might look up to them or whatever, but this person ain't all that. And, and I feel that some of you already know this, so, yeah, I wouldn't trust them. No way. What's going on with Pisces? The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Yeah, this is our energy, all right, Pisces. The High Priestess is our energy. Yeah. See, like I said, we may already know this about this person, so, Yeah, the High Priestess is very psychic. Mm-hmm. She may be keeping something to herself as well. Yeah. And that is a major arcana card too. So I feel that this is a major thing. This is major. Ingwaz is a very major rune, and so is Dagaz. Could be something unknown to you. See, this is something unknown to you too. What's going on with Pisces? Wow, the sun. Oh my gosh. Man, you can't go wrong with the sun. Leo energy, yeah. Huh. It's got Kenaz on there in the upright twice. It's a Bendrune twice. Win-win. Wow. Yeah, I can't explain to you, Pisces. This is very, very powerful. We have some very, very good things coming here very soon in the future. I just see it right here, and we're divinely protected. This is just the gestation. That's the word I was looking for. This is just the gestation period right now. Okay, you can't force things to grow right away. You gotta let it flow out naturally. So, don't force anything, and don't trust whoever this person is, because they're a liar, and I don't trust them. And that kind of flew out on just like that, So I don't know, man. I wouldn't trust them. What else is going on with Pisces? Pull some of these moon cards out here. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So that's good news. So a personal issue reaches resolution. Let's get one more. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Wow. Looks like a really good reading, Pisces. I like it. Let's pull some shadow cards out as well. I gotta have the shadow cards. Where the heck did I put them? Oh, there they are. They're way over here. They should be put away. And I had them set over here. All right. What's going on with Pisces? Obsessive. Fixating to the point of compulsion. This intense focus can be overwhelming. So you don't need to be obsessive, Pisces. I don't know. That's for somebody. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Like they all say. Indecisive. You fear making the wrong choice, but learning to trust your instincts brings clarity. So make sure that you're trusting your instincts, Pisces, okay? Yeah. And also I wanted to bring this up, but this kind of just came to my mind about this right here, about Perthro right here, the unknown. This can be talking about something, this could be something talking about hidden knowledge, hidden knowledge. And that's what I'm kind of like sharing with you guys is hidden knowledge. The way I read runes is really kind of like hidden. You're not going to find people that read runes the way that I do. So, yeah, this could be something about some sort of hidden knowledge as well, especially if you pair it up here with Perthro. Oh, that is interesting. Let's get one more card. Addiction. Compulsive need to, despite negative consequences, get support and therapy. Okay, so that's for somebody, Pisces. That's definitely not for everybody, but that's for somebody. And I have been there and done that, so I know it's not for me, but it's for someone. All right, let's get some of these other cards out here. Do it your way. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to be wild and free, a free force of nature, here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. And do it your way, Pisces. What else? The key. The key. All you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys. That's kind of like what Wong Yu here is saying. Stay positive and don't underestimate the little joys. What else? It's coming. Hope is on the horizon in the face of challenges, and remember that nothing lasts forever. Trust that the universe has good things in store for you. And man, Pisces, the universe has really good things in store for you for sure. All right? I see Ingwas right there, and I also see the sun. So, man, it's more powerful than I can actually express. So this is really good energy. Well, there you have it, Pisces, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces? All right, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.